Alright, let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Airphone, playing Magical Bringer Korona the Movie bonus game, the Dun Dun Dungeon Daiboken. Roughly, the Great On and On Dungeon. And here we are on... Oh, wrong button. Yeah, the 4th floor. We have underground floor, the map of... And this is that. Yeah, it looks not too bad if you're looking just at the map. You may know from previous episodes, these spirally looking floors, when you step on them, it will spin you around in a random direction. So you have to check the map to know which way you're facing. But just from this, it doesn't look that bad. And the thing is, some of these tiles have traps on them, which are not marked. Fortunately, Njal is pretty good at disarming them. And a lot of these tiles have teleporters in them, which are also not marked, so if you try to go straight up this hallway, for instance, you get thrown back here. So, as I recall, from here I kind of need to go back to the beginning of the floor to get anywhere. And I think it was this third hallway you could get through, and then across and up here. And then I have this whole area to check out. There's the left side of the map, which, as I recall, the boss is up in here somewhere. There was this room which I got to, which I could pass through here. These two tiles had teleporters on them, so you can't get there from either side. You have to come in from... You have to teleport into this room, then go through that way. And this, I think, was what took you to the boss. But we'll see. Just quickly check status. Korona is at 177,000 out of 198,000 needed for level 16. She's slightly closer, needs 20,000 more. Now also a few levels behind because I was probably, arguably, a bit over-leveled fighting her. But she was a frustrating boss fight because regeneration. So she's only about 9,000 experience to level 15, where she should get a new skill like everyone else did. And I think if I just come up this hallway, yeah, this sends me back down here. So from here I can go and weave my way up into that mess. Map shows I'm facing right after coming in facing up. That's what those tiles do. I think it was through here I wanted to go. Right, and I turn left to keep facing north. Turn around and go through here. Was it this corridor or the next one? No, it can't be the next one because that's a one-way door up there. So I think it is this corridor. Turn around through here. Okay, so I've not been to the east from here, so we go in here. Yep. You kind of have to still be in this hallway at this point, otherwise there would be no way to get here. And enemies. The obligatory plant girl monsters are weak against fire, but they are effectively immune to play as thunder attacks. But I'll still use that, because it will hit all three of the pigs. And yeah, let's have y'all focus on that. Yep, 1 damage. 48, 53, 40. All hits. And the black pig uses a choke sleeper on Leia. 24 damage and no effect. So that is a status effect in addition to damage, but the status effect did not work on either Leia or Korona. I don't recognize that kanji. I think it might be something like a Ivy? Yeah, from the Aurane, so yeah. Black pig punching. Korona using a tentacle on Yuka. Some damage reflected. Flower pollen? Flower dust, that would be pollen, yeah. Made y'all breathe pollen. No effect. So that's a status attack. Not sure offhand what it does. Throwing a blaster. 104 damage, down, 110, down, 108, 83. I'll do another lightning strike. Leia can recover her own MP, which is very handy. Only downside is that when she's recovering it, she's obviously not doing anything else. Okay, those are all down, leaving just the pigs, which are less dangerous. Yeah, she'll just attack. One down. It's Lariat. Okay. So Play is kind of beat up, but the pigs are almost down. Just top off her MP, finish it off, and Yuka can heal after the battle. And I got stockings. That sounds like equipment. Yuka, heal Playa. Should probably heal Nyal too. Okay, so our stockings. I'll check the item list. Are they footwear or are they accessories? I think accessories. It's helmets, armors, feet. Yep. So they're not shoes. Stockings, 5 defense. Yuka and Playa can use them. I guess Korona is too childish and Nyal is too rambunctious. Sexy na otana no miryoku. Alright, so that would give her 5 defense at the cost of removing her sleep immunity, but with her high spirit, she has good resistance to sleep anyway. Drawers to stockings is good exchange. The ribbon's giving her a good spirit boost, so I want that more. Sunglasses are giving her some spirit, so that helps fewer blaster attack. Keep that. Okay, let's give Nyal the drawers, so she gets a little more defense. Okay. And yeah, there was a teleporter in there somewhere, so that's why the door disappeared. Okay, and there'll be teleporters around this area too. Can I go through the hallway to the west, though? Yes, that does work. Okay, go straight through here. So it looks like the teleporter was in the top left of this room, so I'll just explore the rest of this. Okay, the top left was the only teleporter in here. Let's check in this room. We found treasure. We also found an Ouroboros, which at this point they're basically unbeatable. You are meant to run away from them. Okay, these are all pretty weak, so we'll just Thunder Discharge. That'll at least soften them up nicely. One down, 2 down. One ran away. Yuka doesn't do much damage, but that's not what she's here for. And that was pretty easy. Let's go straight to the chest. Open it. Now disarm the trap. Cat shoes. These are, of course, shoes. Let's see what they do. Part of the cat set. So that's less defense and speed than what she has, but it looks like it also gives you a bunch of status resistances. Yeah, confusion and sealed. Honestly, I kind of want that on Yuka. It's less defense, but having status immunities could come in handy. How do the leather boots compare to these? More defense, less speed. Actually, let's put those on Korona. She's pretty slow anyway. And I want her more survivable. Yeah, and you can put accessories on other slots. So that's why the CPU is showing up here. Okay, so let's try and fill out the rest of this room. Hope there isn't another teleporter. Looks like we're in the clear. Alright, let's go up here. That's just a little hallway. If it goes south... Okay, that filled that out. The fact that I haven't been here indicates the middle of the hallway is a teleporter, so I'll turn back. Alright, let's try in here. Just one of these, so we should be fine simply attacking. And we are. Alright, let's try and explore this. We've not been teleported away, so that's good. But it's just an empty room. And in here, one of the killer chondromes. 0 damage that time. They do have relatively low defense if you can do 3 damage to them. Alright. This looks like another empty room. There could be teleporters, but... Okay, there are. And that's how you get into this room. Not that there seems to be any point to that. Okay, so it looks like the bottom left of that room was the teleporter. We have a random encounter. A pretty easy one. Which I will take any day. It's basically free experience. And someone missed. But the monsters are defeated, 808 experience, 180 coins. Y'all has to be close to a level by now. Yeah, about 4,000. Okay, turn through here. Another right turn. Straight ahead. Turn around. Turn around again. Let's try and finish cleaning up this room. There shouldn't be another teleporter. Okay, and now I can finally get through to this spot, which I could not before. Now let's check the north hall first. There's a treasure. Nunchucks. I'm guessing that'll be a Nyal weapon because martial arts. Two-handed weapon. Yuka and Playa and Nyal can all use it, so 30 attack. Not as good as the Zweihander, which Nyal can also use. Yeah, she's already using that. So I could equip that on Playa for a bit more attack, but she'd lose some defense because no shield with a two-handed weapon. I don't think that's worth it. Might be worth it on Yuka, though. Yeah, let's see how this works out. That is a significant gain to attack power. She's not much of an attacker, but... Okay, and that'll be another hallway with a teleporter in the middle. Yeah, I'll disarm the trap as soon as I walk into this room. That wall is just a wall. That is, of course, a teleporter. That makes sense. And that's how you get in this right side of the map. And then there's a one-way wall back into here. You disarm the trap again. But yeah, if you just keep doing north there, you'll loop around forever. So that leaves just what I'm pretty sure goes to the boss. So as I recall, there was a teleporter into this room from the top left room. Which of course has a fixed encounter at the entrance. Lightning Strike. Now I'll beat one pig. Lariat on Korona, 25. Chick Sleeper on Korona, 17. Yuka hits the pig with an nunchucks, 11 damage. Not great, but it's an improvement. I guess I'll stick with that for now. Alright, Korona definitely needs some healing. Alright, so if I remember, this teleports you. Yeah, you can see the wall getting a hole in it because we're warped down here. And this room, I think, had a teleporter. Probably right in the middle then? Yep. Okay, so that's how you get down in this bottom left area. Still here. And yeah, there was a teleporter in that hallway. That's the kind of level this is. And we're back down near the entrance, because of course we are. Blaster. Come on. There we go. One down. Others, not yet. Korona is slow, especially after I took the wing shoes off her. Need another healing already. So, back out here. Back into the mess. I think it was the third hallway from the left. Stop in the save point to record progress and heal. Much better. Okay, so save in this last slot here, and then I'll loop around to the top next session. Okay. Right, but I can't go back out that way because there's no door on this side. So that teleports you back to basically the beginning. Go up here. Up again. Random encounter while turning around. Let's keep hitting them, take the pigs out. And they're down. Leaving just these things, which are pretty pathetic. One left. Got some misses. And it healed itself by sucking y'all's blood. But a win is a win. Okay, through here. Turn right, go north. Straight through, into here. Teleporter in the corner. Yeah, the non-random encounters are back because I used the save point. I guess placed encounters would be more accurate, as the contents are random, but having a battle here is not. Player can recover MP at the end of the battle. And finally, Niall gets her level. 12 health, that's a good gain. 4 MP. 2 attack, 2 defense, 2 speed. 1 spirit, 3 luck. Not bad. And she learned Double Fang Slicer, basically her signature move from the main game. Alright, so there's the teleporter. We come through here. Back down in the corner. Let's try this hallway this time, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that teleports you out. And we're back to the beginning of the floor again. So, Double Fang Slicer, martial arts single target, so just a stronger version of her corkscrew kick. And half the enemies dodged. Don't know how you dodge a lightning strike, but they managed it. And we're through. Let's check. Okay, so about 9,000 level for her. A bit more for the others, but that's conceivably reachable in fairly short order. Alright. Let's blaster it up. Front one is down, of course. Yeah, that's some pretty solid damage from Yuka with the nunchucks. Still not a main attacker, but good enough for supplemental damage. Okay. So let's explore the left side again some more. Trap? Oh, I went one too far, that's why. I was gonna say, I didn't remember running into a trap earlier this session, but there is a trap in that tile, which I hadn't been going to because you wanted to come through here up to across one there and there. And I forgot to check the map after going into this junction, so I ended up going backwards instead of forwards. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to get through here without the map. It just doesn't seem possible. Okay, so I know the right-hand hallway is a fake out. Left-hand hallway here is the fake, so I'll just leave that tile and this tile and that one unexplored to remind me of which way actually works. We'll try right again. Okay, this is always good. Alright, the teleporter's in the middle of the hallway, so yeah. No, well, the map remembers. Where I've been, anyway. And if I leave that unexplored, that will serve as a reminder. So, this way. And a bunch of pigs. One down. Beating up on the backline members, that's not very nice. Two down. Okay, almost done. The old player. Okay, back to exploring. Right, so west hallway, east hallway, east hallway. Okay, if there was an exclamation point there, that was probably the boss, so this is probably another fake. Yep. Okay. Blaster the plants, lightning the pigs, and beat up whatever's left. Probably should have had someone attacking them. Okay, so that's one down. Yeah, the last should go down shortly. There we go. I think I'll go back and heal and then see what happens if I head for the boss. Yeah, this will be Belith. Belith is canonically one of the weaker characters. But being in an RPG setting, she's going to be not overly strong, but kind of proportional to where she appears in the game. I think she has around the same amount of health and defense as Njal, who was the previous boss, but without the regeneration. So she won't be as tough, but probably her damage output will be similar. Also status effects, I'm pretty sure, because that's completely in character. Here's an Ouroboros. They're about on par with the enemies you'd find in 4.8, I think. This is 4.4, so yeah. Not a good idea to try to fight them. Alright. How are we doing on experience? 3,000 for her, about 5,000, 8,000. They're getting pretty close. Okay, so left-hand hall, right, right, right. And here's Belith giving us the finger, because of course she is. Oh, you made it this far. You're pretty good. All those traps were awfully fun, weren't they? And you can say, that was fun, it was not fun. And I'm pretty sure if you say that was fun, he gives a lovely cackle and they can go play with them again. And you're all the way back to the entrance. It is that kind of floor. But I kind of want to grind up some more experience anyway. Which is honestly easier to do on the previous floor just because there's more encounter spots. So I'll briefly head upstairs long enough to get the Korona Yuka and play it up a level, I think. Watch through these. Alright. They dropped in Antichrist. That was one of the saddest cures, I think. Yeah, it cures sealed. I'm not sure why, but it does. The power of the state. Less of a threat now. Yeah, this floor had a number of teleporters. I think that was... no. This door was the one that goes to the door maze. Which means there's a automatic encounter behind it. Blobs are getting one-shotted. I was thinking this would work alright for grinding, but the enemies just aren't that much experience. Alright, lightning strike these. This might be better. There's stronger enemies and more of them. Charge. Randomly missing does not help. Okay, that's a good 1,000. Actually, wasn't the... Yeah, the save point's just right here. And this encounter will be back. 4 Harpies. Harpies are weak against lightning. So, assuming this doesn't miss, that will take them out easily. And even if it does miss, the others clean them up. There's play as a whole. 8 health, 5 mana, 1 attack, 3 speed, 1 spirit, 1 luck. Not great, but a level's a level. And these are pretty weak against just getting beaten up. Great. Come through here and down here. Yeah, let's head back downstairs. And just kind of randomly wander around. Yeah, doorways into rooms will normally have enemies behind them, so that's good. Yeah, experience is better here. And since I'm just running along, I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. But the point is to run into enemies. Some of them dodged. Some of them are running away. They're a little tougher than I was thinking, so I can't just finish them off with a single attack after the lightning strike. A Korona probably can, but the others maybe not. There's Korona's level. 12 health, 5 mana, 2 attack, 2 defense, that's pretty solid. 1 speed. Much welcomed. 2 spirits, good. 3 luck is very good. Okay, so that's where I am. And then this will take me back to the beginning of the floor. I'll just attack these, there's only 2 of them. Alright, continue running around blindly. I think I'm back to where I just was. Yeah. Another Ouroboros. That's the other problem with trying to fight things on this floor, is because you can run into those at any time. Yeah, just imagine trying to navigate this like I'm doing now without checking your map and trying to get anywhere. It's just not happening. You might luck your way into stumbling across something, but it's just not navigatable. The doors will have enemies behind them, so this is good for that anyway. Okay, all 6 got hit. 1 down. And the rest should go down in short order. Ah, 1 was even nice enough to stay alive, so player can charge some MP. There'll be another encounter here. 3 of these. Let's go ahead and blast her. These are the most dangerous enemies on the floor, besides the Ouroboros. And there's Yuka's level. Only 5 health and 2 mana, but she did get 4 defense. 2 spirit and 2 luck. 1 attack, no speed. Yeah, Yuka is not known for getting speed. Okay, I'll go save and then try for the boss. Honestly, with the higher levels and extra characters, she shouldn't be that bad. Just need to watch out for whatever status attack she has. Half the problem is not beating her, but just getting to her. Yeah, I did turn. Okay, so turn around. This way. Turn around. Left. Right. Forward. Yeah, no need for play to charge because she didn't use any mana. Alright, so this gets back us into the maze. On the left side, just go through the left hallway and then keep going right. Yeah, let's see with items so I can conserve mana for the battle. Korona can have a potion. Not her. No. And of course it doesn't remember who you had the cursor on. That's okay, these are dirt cheap. Same dialogue, same question, not fun. It's like, oh, well then I'll just have to play with you myself. One Belith has appeared. With her usual music from the main game. Korona will boost Korona's attack. Status Cure. Yuka will boost Korona's defense. Playa will go ahead and Voltic Blade. And y'all will use her regeneration skill. Voltic Blade kind of hurts. Belith used Prism Trick, that's her magic attack. Multi-target. Yeah, that's pretty hard hitting. Y'all enhanced her regenerative abilities. Korona boosted her attack by 10. Yuka boosted Korona's defense by 17. Yeah, probably the single target attack will be better. Let's boost Playa's defense next. Voltic Blade, and let's go for Double Flying Slicer. Okay, Belith is using Rainbow Paint on Yuka. Ouch. Yuka is fainted. So, yeah, Belith, not that tough, but she can hurt surprisingly amount at this speed. 54 from, I think that was Nyal's Double Fang Slicer. And a Desperado, 97. Okay, so I do have a revival item. And Playa should go first, so Yuka's revived. And Belith came between her and Nyal. Okay, so what I can do is try having... I'll have Korona use the extend this turn. Playa can heal her next turn. Yeah, and that's just her normal attack, I think. Released her magic power. Double Fang Slicer, and she dodged. Right, because Korona's basically guaranteed to go last. Playa can use a potion on her. Nyal's good for another Double Fang Slicer. Rainbow Paint, 63 damage to Yuka. Alright, Playa's defense is boosted. Korona's good for another Desperado. Let's boost Yuka's defense. Feed her... What do I have in food? That looks good. Plane crate for 20. Just enough to survive that. And she's beaten. Okay, that was a bit messy, but again, Belith is not that sturdy. She did hurt more than I expected, though. There's a Panacea. And Belith has joined the party. Which means next time I go back to a save point, I can swap someone out for her. Korona is forced to be in the party, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. She is generally your best attacker and one of your best defenders. If I come through here, there's the stairs down. There's a sign that says, when you go down to the next floor, returning up will be quite difficult, complicated, something along those lines. Please go down only after you have properly prepared, or sufficiently, adequately, whatever. Signed, Rhyme. Rhyme being the vampire maid. So the next floor is hers. Right, and to leave here, you need to use one of those teleporters. So I will go back to the save point. Circle in from here, so I don't uncover that on the map. Right, we're back here, so proceed through here. That takes you down to the... near the entrance. I can't Korona Blaster these because Korona is out of MP. I can do Thunder Discharge, though. To soften up the pigs, anyway. But my focus needs to be on the plants. This should be pretty routine, but it doesn't help that everyone's low on mana except Yuka, who has no offensive skills. At least not at this point. I think she eventually learns some. But she is primarily your unusually tanky white mage character. So it's ironic that Belith took her out, since she's the tankiest one in the group. I don't think that was deliberate targeting. I don't think the game actually does that, but it's weirdly in character for Belith to do that. Just cause trouble any way possible. Alright, so through here... west, north, east, east again, and we're at the save point. I will heal, definitely. Save, but I can also go to party setup now. You can see we show everyone who's available. You cannot take Korona out of the party. We have Yuka, we have Playa, we have Belith. Oh, briefly I'll switch Yuka for Belith just to try out a bit. As I recall, Belith also has a passive ability that makes Playa stronger when they're in the same party. Yep, there it is. Raises Playa's stats. Belith currently equipped with basically nothing. She's got a one piece that's a dress and sandals. Has 3 skills. Let's give her some equipment. Actually, let's give her the pen. I think that has a chance of instant death. So with Belith's lack of stats, that's the most useful thing she can have. Wing shoes. Oh, right. Before I proceed, I wanted her to be in one of the rear slots because the front 2 characters are more likely to get hit. So I take her out, put her down here, put Nyal up here. Nyal is not as tough as Yuka, but she's tougher than Playa and considerably tougher than Belith, especially with poor equipment. So we have Patron sends energy to Playa, so that I think sends a fraction of Belith's current or max MP to Playa, so that's yet another way for Playa to recover health, mana. Angel Recover, cure status effects. And rainbow paint. Single target, water, and confusion. So that's potentially useful. Wander around a little bit, then go back to the save point and stop for today. Okay, this will be flying to the entrance again. Alright. Korona Blaster these. Y'all can attack. Might as well Voltic Blade. And honestly, there's no point in using Rainbow Paint, because that's a water attack, and I'm pretty sure they're as immune to water as they are to lightning. Voltic Blade, for whatever reason, does not count as a lightning attack. It's slashing damage. So that still works. And you might expect it to be dual type, but this game doesn't support that. And those are down. Come to think it, what are Belith's stats? Or level up. Experience needed to level. 30,000. So she's kind of behind. Which I guess you'd expect. Yeah, I think the bonuses from Belith are actually showing up on player stats now. So I don't think she's getting that much from her equipment. Well, maybe. Just check the monster dictionary. Yeah, those are immune to lightning and water, but weak against fire. Pigs, nothing special. Ouroboros, nothing special. Killer Conundrums, nothing special. Haven't gotten any drops from those. But both from these, you get Raspberry Jam and Stockings. These have gotten the Antichrist, the Seal Cure, but not the other drop. And there's Belith giving you the figure. Yeah, only 700 health. That's surprisingly low for a boss at this point. Pretty high spirit, though, and most of her attacks were spirit-based, so that's why she hurt so much. So, Fallen Angel that loves pranks. Good at magic that changes colors, or manipulates controls. Battle capability, exceptionally low, but her hidden, concealed, whatever potential is unlimited. Supposedly. I think at higher levels she does get a pretty good offensive skill, but it only works when she's in the playa with, or party with playa, which you want her to be anyway because of her support ability. So basically, if you're using her, always use her with playa. Okay, let's roam around a little more. There's that trap. And the same trap again. Okay, I think this is the corridor next to the entrance again. Yeah, you can tell because the enemies didn't pop out. Speaking of enemies popping out, I still don't want to fight these. Maybe when I hit like level 30 or so. Those are worth taking on. Let's try a Rainbow Pain if any survives. Y'all defeated that. Belith. I think that's like die. So colorize the Killer Conundrum with Rainbow Paint. It's a neat animation. 36 damage, I confused it. But it's beaten anyway, so doesn't matter. And the last one ran away. Okay, so north. West. And to the save point. Okay, I'll stop for now. Next time, we'll try to start exploring the next floor. There was that warning that it may be difficult to return, so I probably don't want to take Belith at this point because really she's more of a liability right now. And I definitely want Yuka because she heals. But for now, this is 4 clear. This has been Arafellan playing Magical Bingo Korona the Movies bonus game, the DDDD, Dun Dun Dungeon Daiboken. Yeah, enjoy your weekend and come back next week with more if you're interested. Feel free to check out the archives. I have in there, among other things, the full playthrough of the game that this is a bonus game of, and a bunch of other